You know she just kissed me on the cheek, right?
What did he say to you? What, when he was kissing Karen?
Look, like I said a few times already, I've been siding more with Fatima than Zach throughout this whole ordeal with Karen. But at the same time, I do feel like Fatima's tripping y'all. Now, look, we know that Fatima was in the parking lot looking dead at Zach and Karen right as Karen kissed him on the cheek. Then she goes to tell, well, actually, she goes up to him and Zach is all, look, it was just a kiss on the cheek. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. But then later on, when she's talking with Andy, she straight up says, I saw Zach kissing Karen. And I'm like, Fatima, this is just as outlandish as last week. I know Zach. I know his I'm in love with you voice. I know his I want to have sex with you voice. And he was using that I'm still in love with you voice with Karen. And I'm like, Zach just woke up though. He sounded groggy and like he didn't want to be bothered with on the phone this early in the morning. Not to mention he was just scoping out the room to see if you were, in listening range. So it's like, I feel like Fatima's processing is making these things fester up. And as somebody said during the live, I'm like, yeah, I mean, in her own mind of delusion right now, because of her emotions overriding her logic, she probably saw Zach kissing Karen, even though it was clear that Karen kissed Zach. Just like that photo at the salon. I feel like this is her reliving that, but in real time. Even though Karen told her to her face, I kissed him on the cheek. So I feel like Fatima's just overreacting to everything, and it didn't help in that amazing scene, by the way, at the end of the episode where, what's her name, Mrs. Porter came in there and told her story, which pretty much was a combination of Andy's situation with Gary and Fatima's situation with Zach, and by extension, Karen. So from there, Fatima, I'm glad Andy said, just look, you need to talk with Zach. First, she took off the ring, gave it to Andy. Now she's asking for the ring back, and we know she's going to she's planning on giving it back to Zach, but we do know she's still wearing it when she actually goes over to confront Karen at her apartment. But I understand when you're going through something and you have someone who has experience on their side telling you, hey, if you don't want to be caught in a situation like me, then, you better either walk away from it right now or choose the men you get together with more carefully than I did. But at the same time, you got Fatima just losing it, and she wants to just end things with Zach. And I mean, she's rightfully questioning, why am I still here? I've been saying that for a while. Tell them, like, Fatima, like, with all the shit that Zach is putting you through, and that you're quote unquote, I'm putting up with it. Nobody's making you stay. I mean, if you want to leave, then just leave. That's on you if you're staying through this. But overall, I feel like it's a situation here where Fatima is probably going to do something she's going to regret. But at least in the promo for next week, we see her and Zach finally talking things out. I don't know how far it's going to go. I mean, I don't think we're going to see these two break up, but maybe Fatima's going to have some understanding. But at the same time, she's going to go over there instead of Zach to confront Karen, and I'm here for it. So, yeah, I hope that Fatima starts to talk to Zach as much as she's processing, because the longer she allows it to just, fester in her, the worse it's going to get. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next video.